Hello. How are you? How is everyone doing? Let's put on an extra light. Hope someone can join because it is summer, of course. And there is a time difference. Well, anyway, I'm Kraftin Kimmiestamps, and today I will color up Love Bugs, a very, very nice stamp set from Sabrina. And it has so many elements, so you can do a lot of fun projects. And I thought to do some ATC cards. So I don't see any comments yet, but probably. So can someone write something if you can hear me? If there's an echo or... So this is the set. It has some ladybirds, a snail couple, flowers. So here it's very hot and it's been quite a long day, but I'm happy to be with you and spend some time coloring. I hope you can see it. Ah, ciao Laura! Let me see where can I put my phone so I can see your comments. Come stai? So I'm using Copic paper because I will use Copic tonight. So I've used the Crafty Color ink. It's a hybrid ink. È un inchiostro ibrido. You can use it with Copic, with watercolor. And it's a nice brown color. It's called Marvelous Mocha. Okay, so this is my sample. I already had a post on the blog with the colors. È normale. And to make the ATC, I've used some Crayolis dies and have a nice cross stitch. And this is some of the glitter paper that was actually in one of the add-on bundles from Kraftin Kimmy. So, hola Mar. Okay. So I can wait a little, maybe I was a little bit early. And you can just get some colors. So to stamp the flower and the snail, this is the snail, and this is one of the flowers which I've used. So if you stamp them together and you want only one sheet without cutting, you stamp the snail first on the white paper. I can show you one, just in case you don't know how to do it. Okay, so what you do, if you have a stamping tool, it's very easy. So you get the piece of Copic paper, you fix it with the magnets, then more or less you place it. Ink it. Ink it another time. I didn't press it properly. Okay, so now it's okay. So now what I've done, I've stamped it on a little post-it paper and fussy cut it. Then you cover the snail. And you put the flower on top. And now you close it and open it again. So I'm just starting to do some masking and we will color together. Okay, so press it. And that's it. Snail on top. Here it is. So easy peasy. So I thought to use some nice rainbow colors. Hope you like those too. Are you ready? Is anyone coloring along? Well, I think I just start and then I will see what happens. Yeah? You can always see the replay if you can't see it live. Okay, so for the little snail, I have used the E70. So it's very easy, just put some colors in. I didn't do very complicated coloring, doesn't need to. because it's such a sweet image, so doesn't need much. Okay, and then just a touch of E74, just a small line, and oops, here. And you can blend that out with the E70. And then for the house, how do you call it? For the I've used some Y23, Y23. And I leave the heart open. And now some Y26 to do some shadowing. And also some Y28. So it would look even more round. And I blend it with the Y23. If you have questions, please ask. Huh? And I've done the cheeks with R20. Hi Annie. Hi Kim. How are you? Busy, busy, busy. Huh? And R22 for the cheeks. So R20 and R22. Sorry Kim, I've started. Yeah. And in the heart I'm using R20 and R22, like the cheeks. Oh great, thank you. So it's up there. It's been a very hot and long day. So for anyone who's coming in later, you can always watch it back. With a white gel pen, you can always add some little dots. Important you don't color over the white gel pen. Can't see my life anymore. Okay. Good, good, good. Hi, Tamara. I'm so sorry. I thought you were all busy having time in the garden or whatever. So I've started. I was just telling I'm using the Love Bug set. And in the beginning of the video, which you can watch back, I did a little masking of the snail on top of the flower. And now I was just starting to color the snail with E70, E74, and the house of the snail, I don't know how you call it, the Y23, 28, and 26. And the little cheekies, R20 and R22, Copic. Okay. And I've stamped with the Marvelous Mocha, the brown, the pretty brown ink, hybrid ink from Kraftin Kimmiestamps. So now we can choose. You can start or the background. Oh, you're at work. Uh-oh. Oh, well, hope you finished and you can watch. Yeah, it would be nice. So I was telling, I've got some glitter cardstock that was from my add-on bundle. I don't know if it's still available. Hi, Carla. So we can choose the background. We can do it different because I thought these were some little ATC cards. We can use another sentiment. You can do actually a lot of things with this set. But I've stamped some the same type of image, but we will color slightly different maybe. Yeah? So for example, if you do the pink, we can also use some pink in the background, or we can use this greenish color, or lilac. We know that Kim loves lilac. Let's do a lilac background, okay? So I've got the V01, the V000, and the V04. So perhaps now we can do slightly different backgrounds. So I normally start with the lightest color, the V00. Just let me get the airco on because it's getting very hot here. Okay. Okay, so I just start with the V000. Just swiping some color in the background. It's the second layer because this is a very light color. And we do this also underneath the flower. So what's the weather like in Canada at the moment? Here it was 37 degrees and it's too hot for me. Degrees Celsius, I don't know what you use. And now I just get a little bit of the V01. So I'm just like adding some shadow. And I'll do the same underneath. and the darkest is the V04. So just some hints to make the deeper shadow. This little snail is bringing some happy mail to someone. I think this set is so cute. And now I will blend it out with the V01. So I'll just push in some color on the light background. Just swiping. The same underneath. And then I will push it further with the V000. So I just start a little bit earlier where I left the swipes. As you can see, the snail is the same color, but it already has a different look, using a different background. Yeah. So. In the group I had a list with the colors, so you can always watch it back. But you can choose the colors you wish, of course. But I thought they were quite fun too. Some cheery colors. And hi Melanie, how are you? And for the inner part of the flower, I've chosen some browns. And that's the E33, E35 and E37. So I normally start with the lightest color. I'm fine, but it's so hot here, and here it's already evening, so it's 9:15, and it's been a long day, so I'm a little bit tired, but it's great to do some relaxing. Hi Jennifer. Relaxing coloring, that's what we need right now. But it's too hot for me, and it's like about 2 months hot already, so. But anyway, you can't have it all. E35, that's a little bit darker. Hope you have nice weather, but a little bit less hot. And this is the E37. That's the darkest we use here. No, yes I do, but even that doesn't help too much actually. Because it's also very humid. But anyway. Yeah, it's a rainbow flower. Eh? Cheery and nice. So now I get some 35 over here. And then the last bit I will blend out with the 33. Actually on my blog I had a link also to another video I've made with this set. And I did a lot of masking with I used the lovebirds with a lot of flowers. So now I'll just bring a little bit darker in again because I've blended quite a lot. So a little bit of E37 still. As I said, this set is so cute, and the nice sentiments as well. You can do so many different cards with this. And a little bit of E33. Okay. Once you're happy with the flower, you can, if you don't want to add other, I've put some gel pen in here as well. Could be like little seeds. Okay. So everyone is getting ready for the virtual retreat. I'm sorry I won't be there because my kids have been away for a year and they just came home after a year of high school abroad. But I'm sure there are lots of classes with the other teamies, so you won't be bored. So now in this case that I've used a lilac background, the envelope I can do the greenish, the light green. So that's the G000 and the G00. If we do this lilac as well, it will be, you'll hardly see it. It's like kind of a Tiffany. And the G00. And if you want, you can also do some more shadow with the G02. And just blend with the 00 a little bit. Okay. Isn't that snail sweet? Then the stamping of the sentiment or the little hearts you can do afterwards. But I think as there will be ATC, I will do a little snail mail, the same sentiment, because I think that's quite cute. And little hearts I will add later because it's a quite light color. Thank you. Oh, this is for a week and you're already, yeah, well, a year is long, I must say, school year. Almost a full year, because from August until this Saturday, last Saturday, so. But I had a great time, so that's the important thing. Learned a new language and, well, it was quite cool. Experience for a lifetime. Yeah? So, what do you think? Shall we do the rainbow flower, or would you like more one color? You can choose. Yes, it is, Carla. It will help you in a lot of things, I think. So what shall we do? Shall I do this rainbow color? And then we can do another flower. We can always decide to do it differently. So I will just start and then we can see. So I will start with some yellow reds and E02. So I will start with the YR20. Just bring some color in. Then some E02. I normally always leave some color, some white, because you can always get color in, but if you have too much color straight away, then... And this is the YR07. And I will blend that out again with the E02. It's almost like a heart, yeah, this petal. And just in the end I will use the start color again, the YR20. Not completely, but just a bit. And then the petal underneath will be a little bit darker. So I still start with the YR20. Then I will use the darkest color, the YR7, to do some shadows, because the petals underneath are darker because of the overlapping. And the YR20. So that's one petal. Then I've got a pink combo. That's the RV10, 21 and 23 if we want a light one. Yeah. So I'll start with the RV10, sorry. Excuse me. So sorry. And the 21. If you use the same colors, you can do it darker. The more layers, the darker it gets. This is the 23. And I just get some 21 to blend. And the middle piece I leave a little bit lighter, because that's normally where more sun will hit the flower. And this petal is pink again underneath, and then I will use the 21. The 23. Just a tiny bit of 10. Okay. Then I will do some lilac. So it's the same combo I use for the background. So the lightest is 000. And then some 01. Hope you can see it. Yeah, and the 04. Just playing around with the colors, and as long as you relax and have fun with your stamps. Did anyone get some new stamps? And here you can see I have darker color. I will show you later. It's like a brown. So after the lilac I will do a blue combo. So it's the B00, B12 and B14. I love about stamps you can do colors you like. It doesn't have to be real life, realistic. Just fun. Yeah. So this is the B14, the darkest, which I will blend again with the B00. Okay, so after the blue I've got some yellow, and that's the YR000, the Y15 and the Y19. Well, this is the YR000, the Y15, and the Y19. So that's the yellow. And then I will repeat the colors I did earlier. So now I'll do the orangey. Are you going anywhere? And if you go on a holiday, do you bring your stamps? Do you do some coloring? Or do you only relax? Sometimes I bring some stamped images and some Copic or pencils. There's always some days maybe that you can relax a bit. So now we'll get some pink again. Same combination as earlier. Okay, so now we'll do from the other side. So yellow here, so then we can see how we match up again. YR000. Thank you. Well, I think with these stamps, so many possibilities and color combinations you can try. Oh well. Really? Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I like to bring just the stamped images. I don't bring the stamping platform because of space, because we normally go in the camper, so you can't bring it all. It sounds fun though, eh? Okay, so we had yellow, and then we have, just trying to figure out if I do the right thing. So orange, yellow, so we have blue, B00, so petal underneath, the petal on top. And then later I will show the little trick with the brown. That will give a little bit more contrast. So this is the B12 and a little bit of B14. I hope we can find some cooler weather somewhere. Well, I still have to wait a bit before we go on a holiday. Almost there. It's blue. And then we have the lilac again. I'm just repeating the colors I used earlier. So that's the V000. B01. Can you see the difference if you only change the background? How different it looks? Isn't that fun? Okay, so that's lilac, and then we get pink again. So this will be pink. Glad it didn't finish it with the lilac, otherwise lilac background, lilac front. And a 23. So what I did, I got an E25 and I just go to put some shadows and here you can choose how dark you would like to go. Isn't that nice? Because it's brown ink and then a brown Copic color, the E25. Just give a little bit different look. Actually, what do you think? Now we have to do the lower bit of the flower. And I've got some, let me see, the YG7 and the G09. Just easy coloring, just to relax. Oopla. Just blend it out a little bit. And then if you think the brown is too dark, you can also use the darkest color to blend a bit. So for example, in the yellow combo it was the Y19. And here it's like the orange, the YR07. And then here's some E02. The pink combination is with the RB23. What will be in the letter? Yeah, the sorry, 04. And then 01. You see, does it change the look if you use some brown? I think the blue is actually quite okay like this. And by using the brown, I think it's gets a softer look. So So then, for example, because this is the lilac, then we can use or the lilac or a contrast. For example, we can do the green or the pink. What's your favorite? Ah, perhaps pink is nice as well. What do you think? What's your favorite? Pink, green, or lilac on lilac, tone on tone? Tone on tone or contrast? You can choose. Right, in the meanwhile we can stamp the sentiment. You decide. You can decide, and I will do the sentiment. And some little hearts. I'll do the hearts on the other side, just to change it slightly. And a little snail mail. The Kraftin Kimmiestamps Love Bugs, designed by Sabrina. I think Sabrina's not here. It's a pity. Sabrina. Okay, so with the Marvelous Mocha, the brown ink, okay, so here we have another one ready. And I think it's nice to do the contrast with the heart, so I will use, well, perhaps pink again, actually. But still contrast. So I can use the ones I use for the cheek. So that's the R20 and the R22. Have you decided the background? Anyone? So what glitter shall we use with this combination we just did? Just let me know. Yeah. Which one do you prefer together with the background and this combination? I thought pink was quite nice. If you don't respond, I will choose pink. Hello? Anyone there? Well, pink it will be. Pink, pink, pink. Just some glue. Oh, good, good. Same thoughts. So how's the new house, Tamara? Did you get used already? Okay. And another little ATC card is ready. Okay. Shall we do another one, or? So that's number 2. And then we can do a blue background. What do you think? Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Oh. Ah, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. It's difficult. I've never changed house. Well, for a long time I live here, and I think I will stay here. So don't know about anything about selling a house. Don't have experience. No. So now I will do the background with the B00. So swiping again. So I'm just pushing, laying the marker down quite flat, so you get the longer, wider swipes. B00 is this color. And then the B12, just bringing in some shadow and a little bit of small swipes here and there. So this is the B12. And the B00 are just a little bit earlier, then you can just so the little snail, I'll use the same colors for the snail. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's quite easy, but it looks fun. It's with the stripes. What I said, it doesn't always have to be really fancy coloring. Sometimes simple things have nice effect as well. It's just choosing the colors, perhaps. Yeah. So this is the E70. Then we put a little bit of E74. Do the shadowing. So you can see, you can start with the snail, you can do the background first, you can start with the petals, whatever you like. Important that you don't color on top of the acrylic gel pen. That's the only thing. But the rest you can choose the order of coloring. So I've used the Y23 for the snail house. I'll just leave the heart inside without color, because we will do the pinkish heart again. So then the Y26. Yeah. It's like a gold color. And a little bit of 28. It's even a little bit darker. You can little blend again with the 23. And then for the cheekies, the R20. And R22. And those are the colors I use in the heart as well. And then a little bit of white gel pen. Some dots on the cheeks. And again, it's nice to do a contrast with the envelope. So here we had lilac and green, green and lilac. Here we can do blue and blue and blue and blue, blue, blue. Lilac again, or let me think. Or even yellow, yellow. Let's go for yellow, yellow. The white 15. So it's nice contrast with the blue, the yellow. And the Y19. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. So the inside of the flower again with the E33. I have to refill this. It's a bit dry. The E35. And E37. Just for the deeper shadows. E33 to blend. Yep, this is dry. Let's get some ink in there. I've got the refill, so it can be done. A little bit of E35. And then I will do some little dots again with the white gel pen. Just random around the corners, the edges. Well, I'm so sorry because probably it's early where you are and it's not the right time. But I couldn't do it any later because in the evening I'm quite tired because sleep is difficult with the heat. So I wake up very early because then it's a little bit fresh. So now for me it's almost the end of the day. Okay, so rainbow petals, or we can do also one color petals. Maybe we can do like pink combo. Let me see what I've got here. Now I'll just do pinkish petals. Start with the lightest color, that's the RB10. And then when you do a shop of the ATC, well, everyone can see it back. That's the pretty thing of the live anyway. It will remain in the group, so if you can't follow it now, you hope you can watch it later when it's suitable. The RB21. So there's more time difference then. So it's 2 p.m. Because where Kim is different time, right, Carla? Because I think I'm 6 hours, Kim is 6 hours behind the time here in Italy. So for you it's lunchtime, or it was lunchtime. Yeah? Yeah, Kim is 2 hours later. So now I'm just doing pink combination, just to show the different things, even if you have the same stamped images. This is the RB23. So below it's always a little bit darker, so the shadow of the petals, the first layer. And now I'll get in some darker even, that's the RB25, just for the deepest shadows. And again I will use some brown again, so I think it looks nice. So this is the RB25. Yeah. So the next time I will be at some crafting meeting, I can swap these ATCs. It's always nice to get some artist trading cards from others also. RB23. So I just blend, but not too much, because I want some difference in the colors. Now I'll just get the brown again. Let me see where it is. So that's the E25. As you can see, it's a little accent, just make it look different already. Yeah, for shadows, all reddish colors, brown is nice to do shadows. Even here you can do some brown shadows and then use the R26 or Y26 to blend out a bit. So here's some YG07. And some G09. Okay, well, maybe a little bit of color underneath. Thank you. And some RV23. So you can see same image, different looks by changing the background, by doing multiple colors to use like just pinks, or could be just yellows or orange. I hope I gave you some ideas to do your coloring. Okay. So I have the same lilac background, and now you can see what looks nicer, the green or the lilac. Perhaps the green, the minty. Okay, well, my life is coming to an end. I've got 3 little ATC cards, and if I have some more time I can do some others. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for watching the replay, if you will. Yeah, this is from the add-on bundle from Kim. But I think it's from last year actually. But I've been cherishing it because I think that was so nice. It was hard to finish it up. And then of course here I will do some hearts again. I'll just do the hearts, and then you're welcome. It's always a pleasure. Okay, let me see. Just stamp the little hearts. Now we'll do it again on this side. The sentiment here, little snail mail. Marvelous Mocha. Everything is available in the shop, and I will put a link later when I will finish. And here I think we do some really pinkish hearts with RV25. And a little bit of RV21. And voila! Excuse me. Yeah, that looks quite nice. At least I hope you like it too. I think they're sweet. A little bit of glue. Yeah, very sweet. I love all sweet stamps. Well, thank you again and see you next time. Have a great time at the weekend. And we will see each other soon again. Thank you. Bye bye. Love bugs. Finished.